Hello, it is Creature, and today is a great day, as on this day, 248 God-blessed years ago, America said fuck you to the most powerful nation in the world, declaring its independence, and with some help from the Frenchies, homies since day one, beat the Brit Bongs and formed the greatest nation in the history of the world. Canada. You could have been based too, but instead you kissed the ring up until 1931, where you were granted independence instead of taking it like your based military-maxing brother to the south. And you know how we did it? Gun. Enter the Gungeon is a roguelike dungeon crawler where everything is gun. And yes, I mean pretty much everything is gun. Brought to us by Dodge Roll, which is an extremely fitting name, and published by, Oh god, not again. Health is bullets. Money is bullet casings. Keys are bullets. The enemies are bullets that have the respective gun chambered in their body size, and the guns, holy shit, there are a lot of guns. As a Texan, I love guns.
Weapons are part of my religion.
And the absolute overkill amounts of guns from literally everything is fucking amazing. Effectively, if a game or franchise or whatever has a gun in it, then this game probably has it too. To be honest, it doesn't really matter. You and the other classes have come to this planet in order to beat the Gungeon and get the gun that can kill time by killing the gun dead that infest the Gungeon sent by the Lich, the boss of Bullet Hell. And that's pretty much it. Now let's talk about art and music. Visually, this game has that retro 8-bit style that a lot of games tend to have, but I like it when it's done well, and it is done extremely well in Enter the Gungeon. And while I haven't played the second one, I'd prefer my Bullet Hell roguelikes to be 2.5D. Maybe if this video does well, I will talk about Exit the Gungeon, but I have no plans of doing that as of now. The game looks great, and a lot of characters and enemies are extremely iconic, namely the Bulletkin. The music in this game is somewhat dynamic, with 2 tracks that seem to be overlaid on top of one another per each level. When you are in a combat area, you get the battle track, and after being out of combat for a few seconds, it fades out to the much less energetic and more ambient and passive non-combat soundtrack. While I don't usually talk about sound effects in a game, this one is an exception, as every gun feels extremely unique, and that extends to the weapon sounds as well, with guns like the wind-up gun and unicorn horn playing little songs whenever you either reload or shoot them. And the design of the guns and the creativity put into this game is amazing. Literally, everything is a gun. Bees is a gun, plant is a gun, hentai is a gun, music instrument is a gun, a fucking 2x4 is a gun. Fuck it, Fent is a gun. And guess what? All of these 243 different guns are all pretty unique and strange, to the point that whenever you find an honest-to-God gun like an M16, it stands out more. Not to mention the fact that you have a lot of different gun synergies to collect. So many to the point that I genuinely do not feel like counting them all up, but as you can see the screen scroll, there's a fucking lot. And these aren't just the little, oh, you got 2 items that are kind of the similar haha meme. No, this is like you slap a laser sight on a Thompson and now it's a fucking plasma weapon. If you couldn't tell, Enter the Gungeon is a 2D twin-stick shooter roguelike, or better known as an Isaac clone. Enter the Gungeon came out in 2016, and that was around the time that everybody and their mother was playing Binding of Isaac, and the other various different kinds of roguelikes that seemed to permeate the market at the time. The main difference being that Gungeon, having the Mark of Chaos, was able to do a lot more goofy shit and didn't take itself seriously at all. It knew that it was just another goofy game in the long list of roguelikes. However, it stood out just with the pure metric fuck tons of creativity that went into this game, again, making everything gun. Most of the enemies that you'll be seeing in this game will be the various different kinds of Bulletkin, from the basic ones to shotgunners, grenades, Gigis, Gungeoneers, Navi said fucking listen, lead maidens, phase spiders, And I should also mention that mimics in this game dual-wield Berettas, so be extra careful with those. Every run is going to be pretty different, and this is due to the fact that your guns and synergies will greatly determine your playstyle. Or it won't. I don't know. To be honest, I'm not that good at this game. But beyond the little fun everything gun meme, the gameplay itself is actually really fun. One of the big mechanics of this game is the fact that you can, yes, dodge roll. Is Gungeon the Dark Souls of roguelikes? No. But dodge rolling is not the only way that you can avoid attacks, since you can also slide on tables where, while you're sliding, you're invincible, and you can still shoot at enemies, and for some reason there are items in this game that synergize with tables, whether that be gaining money from sliding, or flipping a table to set the area on fire. The main reason that I like this game is very few times have I felt like a death was just genuinely bullshit, and to be honest, that is a key factor in games like these. Yes, the bullet hell can be a bit overwhelming, but this game even gives you a resource that effectively removes any bullets from the map for a few seconds, giving you a brief break from the absolute onslaught that you are dealing with. And in a game like this, I would much rather my own incompetence be the leading cause of my death rather than the enemies just being bullshit. The game gives you the tools needed to face any challenge, and the progression rewards you for doing better rather than just skirting by. The bosses will give you more credits if you kill them without taking damage or without taking too much damage, and this allows you to get better weapons from the shop in the breach and adds to the item pool in each run. And after you've unlocked a few NPCs, the game even gives you a method of passive progression via killing specific enemies. Enter the Gungeon is a simple and goofy little twin-stick roguelike, but it's a fun game that I will continue to play. It's not a particularly deep game. It doesn't require much thought beyond dodge and shoot. But in an age where most of the games that come out are hot garbage with only a handful of AAA titles that can even be considered good, and everything must be some deconstructed and reconstructed bullshit with some deep philosophical meanings about depression or some shit that is buried underneath 10 layers of irony and metaphor, maybe what we need is just a goofy-ass game that doesn't take itself seriously, where you can run around with your pet dog and put down the gun dead. 9 out of 10. It does what it sets out to do, and it does it really fucking well. I just wanted to take some time at the end of this video to kind of speak from the heart for a second. One, I know that this is a little bit of a shorter video, but I wanted to make it before the 4th and give you guys something to tie you over, as there's a bigger video coming soon covering a game that I've been wanting to talk about since day one. Secondly, I've hit 500 subs now, and in the sea of multi-million subscriber channels, to y'all, that might not seem like a lot. But to me, a guy who does this for fun, that shit is fucking wild. So, to all of the, as of recording, 527 of y'all who have subscribed, I thank you. Like, genuinely thank you. I see all of your comments, and I'm glad that everybody's been enjoying these videos so far. And I really hope y'all are ready for all the other shit I got planned. I hope this video is a funny little meme for the 4th of July. I hope all of us based Americans are having a great day today, and all the Brit bongs can get fucked, because this is America's day, damn it. I hope you all have a good day, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.